type it in, we will try to recognize you as we move along. Commissioners, do we have any old business? Commissioners, any new business? Commissioners, any public announcements?
Mr. Director, there are a number of activities.
Please let us know.
Remind the community. We are seeing good improvement in our COVID testing results, but we continue to offer COVID testing every Monday from 10 to 2 at the Fifth Street building, and every second and fourth Friday at Pittsburgh Senior Center. There's walk-up to COVID testing Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, so every day but Tuesday from 1 to 6 p.m. at the college there at Hall. A couple of ham and cabbage dinners with St. Patty's Day coming up, Elsinboro VFW Post, Metro VFW, International Flame Working Conference at Salem Community College, which is March 18th to 20th. Out at SKIA, for those of you who have shredding, there is a shredding event, 3-box limit. It is this Saturday from 9 to 12 out on McKillop Road. Later in April, I believe it's the 19th, there's a hazardous chemical district or removal event also at SKIA. And lastly, on, I believe it is May the 5th, Thursday at the County Fairgrounds, we're going to be celebrating the winners of the Best of Salem County.
Thank you, Mickey. Any other announcements from the commissioners? Hearing none, we would like to move on to public comment. If you wish to speak, please step up, speak clearly, state your name and your address for the record. I've had it.
Alabama, Price Point. I think you already have the information, but there's a food giveaway this Saturday at Center Riverwalk. They're giving away 50,000 pounds of food. It's not returnable, so please tell me if you use anything that
Who's sponsoring that?
it's
You have it now.
Sorry.
Can you turn the mic on also? See if that helps. Thank you.
Community Connection, United Community Reality.
50,000 pounds.
50,000 pounds. And they're also going to be recognizing Charlie Martin and Mayor Thomas from Pittsburgh. So that's at 11 on Saturday. Save the date mean, it's 70
You're
degrees.
absolutely right.
It's 70 degrees today, but we've had a number of freezing nights where, oh, and by the way, they were not, she was not offered a hotel voucher. So,
And she went to.
social services.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll look into it.
thank you.
Hey, Patty, the risk of getting yelled at by my clerk.
Sorry?
At the risk of you getting yelled at, I'm sure I will, constantly challenge baseball league.
They have, they're going through signups and, they haven't started practices yet, but yeah, I'm not sure. I was told, yeah. I knew about the initial grant, they were supposed to be working on the walkway.
Yeah, the grant, the department grant for Challenger League and grant for the Rams.
Thank you. And then that was mentioned also at the disability meeting. So, I was sick for the last meeting. Did you miss me?
You did.
Okay.
I take on disabilities.
It was date night.
No, it was not date night.
Hi, Nelson.
You know, what I'm about to say is what I experience every day in work. Rumor has it that Mr. Ray Owens will not be reappointed to the road department. It would be a big, great loss for the county if he wasn't reappointed. Ray has had a great working relationship with the people throughout this county, that he has been known to get things done with the lack of resources. If he's not going to be reappointed, will that position become a non-appointed position, like the department head at the Mosquitoes Commission and the Engineers Department? This board was sent an email with the ongoing racism and bias, hate crimes, that's what they are, hate crimes, that's going on in the road department. We are so divided, it's sickening. I'm speaking of what I see and live every day. Mr. Owens and myself have tried many conversations on what we should do about racism in the workplace. One of the reasons I personally feel that he's not getting rehires is because of his choice of hiring a person of color to be his assistant road supervisor, which I've been preaching many years to commissioners before you guys. Our county hiring practice needs to be more diverse. After the incident in Woodstown of the hate crime they had, Internal Affairs Chief Investigator David DeMaco came down and did diversity training. And I asked him would he come to Salem, would he be willing to come to Salem County? He said sure. I know we had a diversity training last year. That wasn't diversity training in my eyes. It was this guy here is also. He knows what he's talking about. So I knew you guys are not going to answer that question, but the racism in the workplace, we are completely divided, and it's very upsetting. I mean, you guys should come down once in a while, take a look at the road department, see what we go through, see what we got to work with. We hear from the people in the public every day. Thank you.
Duly noted, and there is an investigation going on that issue, so we can't comment on that. Thank you, Councilman.
Yep.
Anyone else from the public? Anyone,
Yeah, there's something here, but it's sideways, so give me just a second as I turn my head. Hello, Brian Pio from Lower Alloways Creek. I have 3 questions. What proposals involving the jail were rejected in A4 of the agenda?
The nurse practitioner, the physician assistant, and the position of medical physician. And they were only, the nurse practitioner and the physician assistant were rejected because they weren't submitted completely at the time of submissions. And in A6 and A7,
And then the second question, does the board support our military troops?
That would be absolutely.
Okay.
Also the troops of Ukraine. I would think, me personally, I'm sure we're all agree that what's going on there is a travesty, a crime against humanity, and that needs to be taken, needs to be taken very seriously. Hopefully, sanctions and what we're doing nationally, will work. We pray for that.
Okay, and then please explain why you recently voted and approved a policy change that makes military servicemen and women use their vacation days or go without pay when they are, let me scroll up, when they are called to serve their country.
All right, right now, it's part of the process, it's part of the grievance, and, once again, we can't, when it's ongoing, we can't answer that.
Let me see if there's anything else. Someone wants me to rotate the camera because it's sideways. It's now sideways to me, but it's right to them. And that's it. I don't see anything else online.